Just when it seems like the rules are set in stone, Kanghan Palace has made an announcement that changes everything. Recently, the palace revealed new rules and guidelines for the Princess of Wales regarding her public engagements. Curious? You should be being in the royal spotlight is like walking a tightrope. On one side, there's the adoration of millions. On the other, the scrutiny that turns even the smallest misstep into a headline. Not so long ago, the prospect of Princess Catherine so openly pondering her own mortality and inner emotional landscape could have been positively ridiculous. Senior royals facing cancer were expected to remain stoic and avoid any overt displays of emotion deemed overly dramatic. Clearly, the days of painfully suppressing the personal and keeping things unhealthily bottled up are officially long gone in 2025 palace. Public vulnerability is the name of the newly vied game. Just when you thought Meghan Markle couldn't find another way to grab the royal spotlight, she pulls off a classic attention-seeking move. Unfortunately, it fell flat. Let's dive into her latest attempt to overshadow Princess Catherine. Shall we to celebrate the princess' 43rd birthday? Her sister-in-law has been making for Netflix cameras as she whips up a new career for herself with her cooking show. However, in the extraordinary move, Prince William has shared a highly unusual post to celebrate his wife's birthday, which contains a painful truth for the Duchess of Sussex. Well, the details of Catherine's exact birthday cake go woefully unreported. What can be said is that never before has coverage of her day so exhaustively featured the word unprecedented. That's because the Prince of Wales, rather than choosing some relatively unremarkable shot of the princess, chose to bestow upon is a new, unusual black and white image of his very casually dressed wife, accompanying it with a highly personal message for most human beings. A husband declaring his love for his wife and social media would be wholly unremarkable, but when has anything to do with Crown Incorporated even remotely verge on the normal? William's bold step to declare his love for his wife, which was never done before by old royals. This is not the behavior we've typically seen from older royals, but it shows we are in a new era. William clearly loves his wife, is forging his own path as the future king, and isn't afraid to show his emotions. These comments came amid the growing tension in Monteo as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex were hit with a shocking wildfire tragedy. Notably, they are safe and sound. However, authorities have asked citizens to take precautionary measures. The royal family had maintained social media accounts for years, but it wasn't until the former Suits actress arrived in London in 2017 with her yoga mat and unconventional ideas about sharing emotions online that the Wales has begun moving away from their formal stiff portraits. In their place came more candid photos and personal messages. The success of UX Royal in 2019, which racked up 4.3 million followers in less than its first week, ultimately it grew to 9 million, paved the way with things like a thought of her newborn son Prince Archie's tiny feed pioneering a new path. It was not long before the rest of Crown Incorporated cotton onto her powerful and successful this sort of content could be. And today, not only the prince and princess, but King Charles' Sparrow on Palace X and Instagram accounts bear the fingerprints of the Duchess style. Somehow, I don't think they have gotten around to writing her a thank you card. And another thing, Princess Catherine Barry post also officially constitutes the death now being loudly rung for Meghan's former nemesis. The tyranny of the British stiff upper lip over the last 12 months, the Wales say, have released, by a factor of light years, the most intimate and expressive social media content of their lives, including the princess video announcing she had cancer, her June statement about having good days and bad days, and the 3-minute, professionally shot Dusty Who home video to let the world know she has cancer, are free. With his post, the prince is now the last member of the Wales family to put out such a heartstring-tugging firsters message. Last year, the palace shared a Father's Day post signed by their 3 children, and then a week later, Catherine marked her husband's birthday with a post that read in part, "We all love you so much," and which was signed with a C and an X.